Smack the shit out of your bitch, boy.
In your mouth.
Hey, I would smack the shit out of you.
Like, yo, he's an acrobat.
Let's go,
in the
Jam.
clown mode. Stop clowning, man.
Let's go, Jim.
Hey,
Ain't nothing to be funny
watch your
about.
words.
It's like a foot in your mouth.
And being that he was a smaller guy, I watched Tio load up and hit him big, hit him with the biggest shots that he could throw, and the guy just walked right through it. He just boop, keep it moving, walk right through it. So I can't say it's that. I don't know what to make for it. I think he can punch, but I think like he overrates his own power.
What was he telling you in the face-off right there?
Huh?
What was he telling you in the face-off at the
He gonna beat my ass. And, he would do it right now, but you know he ain't trying to mess up his bag. That's all.
Tio, in that face-off, besides the words that were exchanged between you and Shakur, what did you see in his eyes, man, when you looked at him?
Evil. That's it. Just evil. Plain evil.
You see any weakness or anything that you might have just gotten under his skin where you sense any sort of fear?
Oh yeah, he'll show. I just gotta rip it out. Just gotta take it out from his soul.
Shakur Stevenson erupts on live and warns Teofimo that he will end up in the hospital after the fight.
Look like we got to you. Look like we got to you. Look like we got to you. It looked like we got to you. It looked like we got to you. Okay?
Shakur Stevenson explodes during a live session and fires a brutal warning at Teofimo Lopez, declaring that after the fight Teofimo will be leaving in an ambulance. Shakur's message is clear and aggressive. He says this isn't trash talk or promotion, it's a promise rooted in what will happen once they step into the ring.
This is the biggest fight of my career.
You know, I spoke to Eddie Hearn earlier, and he asked me a question of how do you beat Shakur Stevenson? Because I asked him, how does Teofimo win this fight? And he said, well, how do you think? I need to ask you, how do you think you beat Shakur Stevenson on Saturday night?
Just got to be a lion in there. Just got to be a lion, and a lion doesn't attack right away. Lion pounces, and just got to take my time.
Do you believe that you really have to step on Shakur Stevenson in order to stop him doing the things that he does well?
I think this is the thing. Like, I don't need to do anything but be myself and fight the way I fight. I'm the champion, not Shakur.
Teofimo Lopez responds with supreme confidence, declaring that he is the real champion, not Shakur. He says titles don't define leadership or dominance, and he vows to fight like a lion when the bell rings. According to Teofimo, true champions lead through fearlessness, pressure, and violence, and that's exactly what he plans to bring on fight night.
I'm on top of my game. He's getting the best version of me. With Limo, I think that it's also another thing. I'm not as small as Lomachenko was. Like, he may be the bigger fighter, but he's not just way bigger than me. I think with the Lomachenko fight, he was a lot bigger than Lomachenko, and he instilled, and his dad instilled fear inside of Lomachenko by constantly calling his name, and I seen it within the way that Lomachenko fought, and I think that I don't have that. Like, I'm the type of guy that I take risks. I'm not scared of these moments. I'm not scared of this fight. I'm not scared of none of this. I prepare myself to my whole capacity, and I know that come fight night, what I did in my preparation is...
Shakur Stevenson fires back emotionally, saying he has poured blood, sweat, and tears into this moment. He talks about sacrifice, discipline, and the relentless hunger that pushed him through every training camp and every hard night. For Shakur, this fight represents years of dedication and an unbreakable desire to prove himself at the highest level.
Tio father was talking to my son about, yo, man, my son is this here. Oh, he's better than that Shakur, man. They give all this here Shakur guy. Now, he didn't know he was talking to my son. So I walked up at the time, my son said, Dad. He went, ho, 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 ho. So my dad began to tell him what he said. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. He said, well, let me tell you something, man. I give credit, you know, I've been to his house. You know, I have a great deal of respect for his mom, you know what I'm saying? You know, but in this here fighting world, when it comes to Shakur and myself, we done beat some of everybody, you know what I'm saying? So we're not worried about what he's gonna do, what he say. Like you say, he's very athletic. I think he's more acrobatic than athletic, you know what I'm saying? We see the acrobatic.
You see me in bed.
Ring, you know what I'm saying? So that's not a great deal of athleticism to me. So I'm going to stand on that and say, this is another part of our legacy.
Shakur's father steps into the conversation, strongly condemning Teofimo's disrespectful remarks. He shuts down claims of jealousy and makes it clear that their family stands on pride, hard work, and character. He defends his son fiercely, saying Shakur doesn't envy anyone and doesn't need gimmicks or insults to validate his greatness.
Don't gotta worry about that. You
So at the
focusing
end of
on
the
me,
day,
B.
right now,
Yes, you is.
Easy
Yes, you is.
That's why he acting
That's why
like
you clowning, clown.
He's
You
mad
focus
about
on
that.
my father, then it's a problem.
Where's your dad?
Me.
Yes, you are.
I actually
Yes,
bought him
you
a
are.
present,
It's on
though.
me.
I actually bought him a present. So
Yeah.
can you give him the present?
As the live session continues, Shakur grows visibly heated. His voice rises, his tone sharpens, and his emotions spill over as he challenges critics and doubters head-on. The calm technician disappears for a moment, replaced by raw intensity and competitive fire, showing just how personal this fight has become.
You see any weakness or anything that you might have just gotten under his skin where you sense any sort of fear?
Oh yeah, it'll show. I just gotta rip it out. Just gotta take it out from his soul. Show the real fear that he has inside him.
He said he was doing some mind games in that, in the press conference to get into your head. You feel like he got into your head? You stayed composed the whole time. Normally, when people do that to you, you always stay composed. Do you feel like he got into your head with those mind games? Just
What mind games were they doing?
the gift for your dad, talking to
Oh,
him.
look how God works.
Teofimo Lopez escalates things further by labeling Shakur as evil, claiming there is fear and weakness buried beneath his calm exterior. Teofimo insists those flaws will be exposed clearly once the fight begins. According to him, Shakur's confidence is an illusion that will collapse under real pressure on fight night.
Matchup, and I think that, to be honest, either guy could win. I think this is one of the fights where I do believe that it's 50-50. And I think that it's hard to really say about what one's gonna do and what the other's gonna do, but I think that it's gonna be a great fight for the fans.
What do you think moving to 140 pounds really does to Stevenson's speed and power, if anything?
I don't think it's gonna make that big. I don't think it's gonna be that big a deal. I think that he's a young man. He's still growing. He's still growing now. He probably just don't have to cut as much weight as he used to make the weight class that.
Jeff Mayweather weighs in and calls Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez one of the most evenly matched fights in boxing today. He sees no clear favorite, describing it as a true 50-50 matchup where the outcome depends entirely on focus, discipline, and in-fight adjustments. Stevenson's defense, timing, and distance control make him incredibly hard to hit clean, while Lopez brings explosive power, fast counters, and elite athleticism capable of changing the fight in a single second. That contrast is exactly why Mayweather expects a thrilling contest.
Honestly, I don't think nobody's gonna get knocked out. I think it's just gonna be a good fight, a great tactical fight. Like I said, I think that Shakur probably has the better defense, and Teofimo is probably a little bit bigger than him. I mean, he's been at the other weight. He's been at the weight longer, so.
Which fighter do you think has the higher ring IQ right now?
I think they both have pretty high ring IQ. They both been in the ring and been fighting since they were kids. So I think that, if you're looking at a fighter that has one.
Addressing the move to 140 pounds, Mayweather does not believe Shakur's speed or power will decline at all. He explains that Stevenson is still young and naturally growing, so cutting less weight could actually improve his stamina, sharpness, and durability. Fighting closer to his natural size may elevate his overall performance. If Mayweather were advising Lopez, he would demand smart pressure, controlled aggression, and consistent body work. He warns against reckless chasing, stressing that Lopez must patiently cut off the ring and force Shakur into uncomfortable exchanges.